Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. The title of the video today is Men Please Talk. And the reason I'm making it, it's twofold really I suppose, but the rate of male suicide is off the scale at the moment and has been for quite a few years now. They make up 3/4 of deaths from suicide. This is UK figures alone, and God knows what it's like worldwide. I haven't got those figures to hand, but I know this is an issue all across the world. I mean, people watch these videos in the USA and Canada, and I know it's off the scale there. And tragically, most of these male suicides are between the ages of 40 and 60 years old. I want to talk about a couple of ways that you can really help yourself, because it's all about opening up and talking. Suicide's touched my life twice now. My grandfather tragically committed suicide, and one of my best friends a few years ago, who was the best man at my wedding, hung himself, committed suicide. And it's unspeakable, and you wonder the despair that you have to be in to commit that act. However, I've felt those feelings myself, because around sort of depression and addiction, there's a lot of those thoughts go through people's heads. And I know 6 years ago, myself, I felt those feelings, although thank God I talked to somebody about it and asked for help. And I think the issue is at the moment, and I want to talk about something called Andy's Man Club in the UK as well, which is an amazing charity which is growing all the time, and I'll put a link for their website in the description. It's growing all the time. There are these men's clubs all over the UK, and it's a safe space where men who are really struggling and find it difficult to talk about the way they're feeling can open up and talk to like-minded individuals in a safe space over a coffee, cup of tea, once a week on a regular basis. And believe you me, as someone who I attend AA meetings, which helped me tremendously, because I talk about the way I'm feeling as many times as I want a week, which is, it's a gift to have. Because the issues are really at the moment, because the figures are off the scale, and around the ages of 40 and 60, men are really struggling, and have been for a long time, because there is a sort of a stereotype, if you like, I think, this macho stereotype, if you like, that men, it's a weakness to talk about the way you're feeling to other men and to anybody, really. And the opposite is, in fact, the truth. It's a great strength and a great courage to ask for help and to talk to your friends, family, your like-minded individuals, your clubs, Samaritans, all of these things. Professional people are there. Your doctor, if you can get an appointment, that is, to see him or her. They're all there to listen to the way you're feeling. The more you bottle it up, the more these feelings take over and become obsessive, and they lead to a really dark and tragic place for everyone that knows you and loves you. The grief around that is horrendous, and I know that because I felt it. The thing about, like I say, Andy's Man's Club is, and groups like that, is that talking about things, because men feel at the moment, particularly in the UK with the cost of living crisis, everybody is struggling. The fuel, food, it's horrendous. It's off the scale. There's no middle of the road people at the moment, like it used to be, call it the middle class. The only people who aren't struggling at the moment are those at the top, as per normal, the ones with hundreds of thousands of millions of pounds who are in control, basically, and without getting political. But everyone else is in trouble and struggling to pay the bills. Men feel as though, if they feel as though they have to provide and they're failing in their duties to provide for their family, they can slip into a state of despair and despondency, and often depression and then addiction come into play, because they're two massive factors as well. If you turn to the drink and the drugs to take away that pain and that grief and the suffering and that feeling of hopelessness, if you like, to change the way you're feeling. And I can totally understand that because I've done it, and it's horrendous. But all I will say is, don't bottle it up. It's far better that you cry on someone's shoulder than your family and friends and loved ones are crying with grief over the loss of you. It's no weakness. It's a massive strength, and you need to be strong and ask for help. And if there's no groups in the USA or Canada or anywhere where you're watching this, set up one. Set up one with people because I guarantee you, many people that and obviously I'm talking about, there's women as well who are struggling. Of course there are. This video is more about men because they're committing suicide, in greater quantities, if you like, greater numbers. Anyway, I hope that's been of some help for you. Please subscribe, like and share the videos. It just helps one or two more people see them and hopefully get something from my experiences, good and bad. Carpe diem, seize the day today, ask for help. Andy's Man Club and clubs like it. And if nothing else, just phone the Samaritans, talk to somebody, but don't do what you're thinking of doing. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.